What's up, guys? This is Homeless Bum here. We're going to be doing another video on Gangstalking, and here I am. Hello and good evening. It's sometime in the middle of April. Today we're going to talk about the force killing God. Will versus will is basically the will of good, or the will of honesty at least, against the will of lies and dishonesty. And the reason why I say that instead of good versus evil is a lot of times these people that are doing the destruction really think they are being a force for good while they're sitting there lying their ass off and creating havoc and destruction. So with that said, let's start at the top left. So we're going to go to paving the road for the NWO, so that's New World Order. They give it a sec for the bus to go by. Hello, bus. Anyway, so paving the road for the NWO, so New World Order. George Bush Sr. spoke about it, and all the way back to the last I could actually look up was Reagan actually spoke about it in one of his addresses. So legal fake news, the bot authors, if you look up AI being authors, you can go ahead and look up an article, and in that article it gives you the difference of a human writer and a bot writer. The bot goes ahead and writes the article, and then they compare it with the human writing the article as well. So biohacking and grinders. Grinders is the is basically a nickname given for biohacking. Biohacking meaning you can open your chip door or your electronic door with your hand, and the chip that's put inside you. Hidden surveillance is obviously hidden surveillance. Many of us have it and none of us know. Stingray. Stingray is a device that you can put in your trunk which will fake out cell phones to make them think that it's a cell tower. So it has a stronger wattage than the closest cell tower. So your phone will connect to some guy's trunk, and then he'll answer it in his car, and you're gonna be connected to Joe Schmo rather than who you actually want to call. Privacy is Dead is Steve Rambam. Steve Rambam is some international superstar in the private detective business. The human tracking and tooth implants. This was back in the 90s, and that is the US patent number there. So it's nothing, it's nothing on the top secret and it's not going to happen type thing. It's already happened. It's happened for almost 20 years now. Edward Snowden, we all know about the Snowden files. Ted Gunderson, he's an ex-director of one of the FBI units. And Ted Gunderson goes ahead and he talks about being himself gang-stalked after he left the FBI. And he literally calls it this word, gang-stalking. So it's not like we're just making up some moniker and the stuff doesn't exist. Brian Steedle is a U.S., I believe he's a U.S. Marine, and he was contracted to go ahead and just observe the incidents in Darfur, and that was the genocide massacres. When he came back to the U.S., they completely shut him down as far as news media. They gave him a little bit of coverage, and then they were like, whoa, this is getting too far. Let's shut it down. Mark Klein is the guy that went ahead and he spoke out about all the calls that were routed through AT&T, got recorded, sold to the NSA. Sharon Watkins, Enron, Frank Serpico, legendary cop, went ahead, got shot in the face because he wouldn't take bribes. He went ahead in his service in creating an actual undercover situation led to the NAP Commission, I think NAPP, NAP. Sam Brower. Sam Brower was the private investigator of the FLDS polygamy church that did all kinds of craziness. You can look those guys up. One guy got jailed because of Sam Brower's work. One of the head guys got jailed because of Sam Brower's work. But they still continue to go on. Julian Assange, we should all know that's WikiLeaks. This is the force killing God. Will versus will. The will of lying, thieving, and destroying is becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. So for evil to survive, good men just have to do absolutely nothing, and it will survive in full force. Thank you so much. This is Homeless Bump. Peace out, guys.